this is Phil Lilly, Lily's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. We got floodgates. It is May 8th, 2024. Jackson and I are gonna try to catch a fish or two. Okay, I've got fly rod, sink tip line, and a shad fly. This is 9 weight, 9 foot. It's a tipple fork, and I need to slow the boat down. I've got a sink tip on this, and it's a heavy sink tip. I'm not sure what sink tip it is, but we did one cast this morning, and Darren used this with a big articulated white, I think it was a gallop fly, a gallop something, and he kept getting bit. And they were short striking him, so I wanted to come back out here and try a smaller fly, just a single hook. See what happens. So we've been seeing some shad coming through the dam. What I'm doing is I'm slowing the boat down and letting that fly swing down below the boat, stripping it. We've been seeing quite a few live shad. Like big schools of shad come over the top, then they head downstream. They stay close to the surface. We're seeing fish come up and bust them. We've been catching them on white jigs. But we just want to try to catch them another way. I'm just going to swing this one, I'm not going to strip it. The water's going faster than the boat, so it's swinging down below the boat. Uh-oh. You got lucky there. Just trying different retrieves. What we've been doing is drifting a jig pretty much on the bottom. But like I said, we've seen fish coming up and hitting the surface, chasing shad. So they really ought to come up and chase this. Maybe. Nothing so far. So I've kind of not slowing the boat down now, just stripping it. Oh, I got a fish. Got a little fish. It's a fish. Wow, that looks like a stalker. We're not catching hardly any of these up here. I can keep him. He's well under 12. So, that was just a slow retrieve. And I'm on the on the gravel bar right now, so it's not that deep. Today is Wednesday, 8th of May, and we've got supposed to have some big storms coming through here. It's about a little after 5 now, and they're supposed to come in about 7, so I've got about an hour and a half. And I'm surprised there's not more people up here fishing. I guess maybe the storms have... There we go. So actually this is more of just a drift, like drifting a jig on the bottom. Ooh, not a bad fish, I guess. I've got 6-pound fluorocarbon for a tippet, so I can put a lot of pressure on this fish. It's not that big. He is fighting. Oh. Dang it. That stinks. I like to have shown him off. It was a rainbow about 18 inches maybe. Oh. Sink tip can be a little cantankerous. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to throw out quite so far. I'm going to go a little bit longer. Because I also have some jerk baits I want to try. One more cast. Okay. So I know it works. Ugh. Ooh. Okay, throw this. Let's see. So I got some guys staying at the resort that's throwing something like this. This is a shad wrap, Rapala. It's a suspending bait. And I'm going to go back up here in a minute, but I was just going to throw it. For a second. So I want to jerk it and get it down. Since it's suspending, I can jerk it and it should stay down. I can see it's about 4 or 5 foot deep. Want to pause. The guys using this said that they were catching a lot of browns today. So let's go back up. Excuse me. Okay, where's it at? There. One thing I didn't bring is a pair of pliers. I don't like taking trebles out of fish's mouths without a pair of pliers. Ooh, just had a bump. He got it. All right, caught some white bass. All right, got a fat rainbow. Oh my gosh, he's just barely hooked, so we can flip him off. Just like that. All right. Ooh, this treble scared me to death. Those guys over there staying at the resort. Guy in the back of the boat's got one on. Said he's got a couple white bass for dinner. And, oh, he's hitting it. He's hitting it. That was fun. I saw him. Wasn't that big a rainbow. Oh, that was cool. I saw him, it was right off the end of my rod. This is a pretty big rainbow. It's fat. Woo! Well, you get to see him right there. Well, he's kind of giving up. Okay. Excuse me, Jack. I actually hate to put him in the net. With all those trebles. Oh my word. Yeah. Why didn't I bring got it. All right, it came out. All right. I'm really concerned about using this stick bait. I don't want I don't want to put the troubles in my hand. Because one of the guys in that boat, I popped the hook out of his finger. Earlier this afternoon. Use the old string trick. It was in a finger. I cannot believe I didn't bring, of course I just don't use these baits, so I don't ever need a pair of pliers, needle nose, whatever. I think if I had my own boat, or use the same boat every time I go out, I'd have a pair of pliers in it all the time. But I always just jump in a rental boat. As soon as I stop, he hit it. Whew. Can't lift him up, he's too big. Pretty. See? Oh, it's just so scared. I mean, I don't want to hurt the fish either. Oh, ha! It's popped off. Hallelujah. Serious. That's pretty cool. I just wonder if they're just biting really good right now because of the storm coming in. All these fish, well, not the little stalker. Everything else has been big and fat. Oh yeah. I'm not used to the strike on these. It's just funny. You little. Not too little, but pretty little. Yeah. It's not the same as taking them off with like a jig. Thank you. All right, one more cast. Ooh, nailed it. Those guys said they were catching a lot of browns on this bait. That's what really kind of got me excited about coming up and trying it. No browns yet. Little one. Okay. Got both sets in him. Got my jacket. Better than my head. All right, I'm gonna go back up, get the lure out of my jacket, and I'm gonna throw a jig now. I'm done with the jerk baits. There we go.